Hey everybody, I'm Tim Boykin and welcome to yet another Gardendale Music's Tuesday Riffs with Tim. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about just addressing changes, chord changes when you're soloing. And I'm going to play some simple stuff. This is based on some simple ideas, but it's not really a trick. It's not something that you're just going to like pick up. You got to kind of spend some time with this. And also at the same time, it's not something that you want to overuse because it'll start to sound patterny. But what I'm talking about is, let's say, and I'm saying this too because it's like I've noticed this a lot, particularly lately. I'll hear guys jam, and a lot of people will learn this. I call it the poor man's Allman Brothers scale. It's like it's like a major pentatonic rhyme, and people learn this thing where, say you're at C and then you like, it sounds nice. It does sound very nice, and I'm not saying to get rid of that if you're doing it, but what I'm saying is, man, don't do that when it goes to the 4 chord, because you're going to end up putting a major 7 against a F dominant chord, and it's going to sound bad. It's going to sound bad every time you do it, pretty much. So what I want to talk about is tonal center. And when you're playing a blues, your tonal center is going to change. There's a C7. The C7 has got a major third in it. 1, 2, 3. That's why it's called a third. Here's the root. C, C, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to take one element of this chord. Here's the really important elements of this chord. The major third and the dominant. Those are 2 notes that I'll probably want to make a big deal out of if I want to be heard as addressing a change. That shape is on the 3rd and the 4th string. Now when it goes to the 4 chord, this is a chord change. Now in blues, your tonal center has now changed. Your tonal center has now changed. It's not going to really probably sound all that great to go against that, because then you're going to have an F and an E. And man, probably nobody wants to hear that for the most part. So it'll be cool to be able to address the changes from time to time. So look at this. Look at this chord. That's an F7. Now I'm going to take stuff away. Does that look familiar? It does to me. It was just up here. So now I'm probably going to play different stuff. Now I could play stuff out of F Mixolydian. But that might sound kind of patterny. I might want to be a little more fun-loving about it. And I could play just some minor pentatonic stuff. It's really going to... There you go. There's that E flat note. Or I might do a little chromatic walkout. Now I'm going to go back to the 1. My tonal center has changed yet again. Okay, there's one more thing to check out. Now that's a 4 chord, right? It's an F7, F dominant. Now my 5 chord, if I'm in the key of C, is G7. Now I could address this change and just stay in one position. Now looky there. There's that shape again. Does that look familiar? It looks very familiar to me. It was there against the 1 chord, wasn't it? 4 chord. 5 chord. Look familiar? It looks familiar to me. 1, 4, 1. Can you dig it? 5, 4, 1. Alright, I'm just gonna play out. Hey, thanks for coming out to to another Tuesday Riffs with Tim. We'll see you next week down here at Garden Down Music. I'm just going to play it.